Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So, welcome to Srimad Bhagavatam class. Let's start by chanting Jaya Radha Madhava Gopi Jana Vallabha Giri Radha Madhava Kunja Vallabha Krishna Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Radha Madhava Radha Radha Krishna Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you so much for joining Bhagavatam class. We will be reading today from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 12, verse number 37. We will start reading 4, 12, 37. शांत समदर्श सुधा शांत समदृश सुधा सर्वभूतानुरंजना सर्वभूतानुरंजना यान्ति अंजसाच्युत पदम् अंजसाच्युत पदम् यान्ति अंजसाच्युत पदम् अच्युत प्रिय बांधव अच्युत प्रिय बांधव शांत समदृश सुधा सर्वभूतानुरंजना यान्ति अंजसाच्युत पदम् यान्ति अंजसाच्युत पदम् अच्युत प्रिय बांधव अच्युत प्रिय बांधव हंत समदृश सुधा सर्वभूतानुरंजना यान्ति अंजसाच्युत पदम् अच्युत प्रिय बांधवः समदृश शुद्ध सर्वभूतपुरञ्जना यान्ति अञ्जसाच्युतपदम् अच्युत प्रिय बांधव synonyms shanta peaceful samadarsha equipoised shuddha cleansed purified sarva all bhuta living entities anuranjana pleasing yanti go anjasa easily achyuta of the lord padam to the abode achyuta priya with devotees of the lord bandhava friends. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Persons who are peaceful, equipoised, cleansed, and purified, and who know the art of pleasing all other living entities, keeping friendship only with devotees of the Lord, they alone can very easily achieve the perfection of going back home, back to Godhead. Once again, translation persons who are peaceful, equipoised, cleansed, and purified, and who knows the art of pleasing all other living entities, keeping friendship only with devotees of the Lord. They alone can very easily achieve the perfection of going back home, back to God. Purport. The description of this verse fully indicates that only devotees are eligible to enter into the kingdom of Godhead. The first point stated in the devotees, in that devotees are peaceful, for they have no demand for their personal sense gratification. They are simply dedicated to the service of the Lord. Karmis cannot be peaceful because they have immense demand for sense gratification. As for Gyanis, they cannot be peaceful because they are too busy trying to attain liberation or merge into the existence of Supreme. Similarly, yogis are also restless to get mystic power, but a devotee is peaceful because he is fully surrendered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead and thinks of himself as completely helpless. Just as a child feels completely peaceful in depending on the parent, so a devotee is completely peaceful for he depends on the mercy of Supreme Personality of Godhead. A devotee is equipoised. He sees everyone on the same transcendental platform. A devotee knows that although a conditioned soul has a particular type of body, according to his past fruitive activities, factually everyone is part of the Supreme Lord. A devotee sees all living entities with spiritual vision and does not discriminate on the platform of the bodily concept of life. Such qualities develop only in the association of devotees. Without the association of devotees, one cannot advance in Krishna. Therefore, we have established the International Society of Krishna Consciousness. Factually, whoever lives in this society automatically develops Krishna consciousness. Devotees are dear to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead is only dear to devotees. On this platform, only one can make progress in Krishna consciousness. Person in Krishna consciousness or devotees of the Lord can please everyone, as is evident in the Krishna conscious movement. We invite everyone without discrimination We request everyone to sit down and chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and take as much prasad as we can supply. And thus everyone is pleased with us. This is the qualification. Sarva Bhuta Nuranjana. As for purification, no one can be more pure than devotee. Anyone who once uttered the name of Vishnu immediately becomes purified inside and outside. Yes, Samrat Pondari Kaksham. Since a devotee constantly chants the Hare Krishna mantra, no contamination of the material world can touch him. He is therefore actually purified. Muchi haya suchi haya yadi Krishna bhaje. It is said that even a cobbler or person born in the family of a cobbler can be elevated to the position of Brahma, Suchi, if he takes to Krishna consciousness. Any person who is purely Krishna conscious and who engages in chanting of Hare Krishna mantra is the purest in the whole universe. Hare Krishna. Let's recite Mangalacharan prayers. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजाता सहगना सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Shri Shakam He Krishna Karna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Namavi Panchakalpatarupesya Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Namo Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Umlangayate Gire, Yat Kripatam, Londinatari, Chaitanya, Hare Krishna. So, Hare Krishna, dear devotee. So, today's verse is speaking about all of you. So, it is today's verse is speaking about how the devotee should be, so that he can get entrance in Golok Vrindavan or in Vaikunt Loka. So, first, who is speaking these verses? These verses are spoken by Maitreya Muni to Vidura. And then Maitreya Muni, after telling the pastime of Dhruv Maharaj, after sending him back to Godhead in this pastime, then he's speaking the qualities of actually Dhruv Maharaj and in the sense of a devotee. So here Srila Prabhupada in the purport is writing that a devotee should be peaceful. But the first word in this verse used was Shanta, so peaceful. What do we mean by peaceful? Being peaceful. Materialistic people think that being peaceful means they have all the possessions under their control so that they are very peaceful, so that they don't have to get anything else. Actually, being peaceful is same thing but in different sense. That we don't control anything, we don't want anything, so that we don't have to get anything. But the materialistic people think that if we get everything, then only we'll become peaceful. So many, so many people come here to temple, and when I speak with them, they say that uh, I just sometimes I ask simply like that how did you come to temple today? Is there any special day you have today? They said कुछ नहीं बस मन की शांति और तन की शांति चाहिए. That's why we came. So, but then I don't further want to ask anything, but sometimes I ask, what do you mean by man ki shanti, tan ki shanti? So they say, sukh sampadi kar have kashta mite tanaka. So they say that all everything, if I have everything, then I'll be happy. If my kids have job, if my grandkids are healthy, if I am healthy, if my wife is healthy, and if I have all the money, then I'll be very happy and peaceful. But actually, from Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, we come to know that that is not the meaning of peaceful. That is actually the meaning of misery. If you have so many things under your possession, you will be miserable. You will have sleepless night. You have to always check your accounts. Where is your money going? Where your money is coming? And so many things. Which property did I put properly fencing to my property? Otherwise, somebody will come and take it. Or so many things you have to take care of. Oh, I have gold in my this account. I have money in my that account. I have given this money to that person. I have to take money from this person. I have taken from. So much. Where is the peace if you have so many things? But if you have nothing, then you don't have to worry about all these things. You just think of Lord and you'll perform your devotional service. So that is very important, peaceful, and then equipoised. We all know that famous verse which Krishna spoke to Arjuna about how a devotee is equipoised. Vidya Vinay Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hastin Sunnichaiva Chapake Cha Pandita Sama Darshana. So same word, Samadarsha. So if if a devotee and and when here Prabhupada in the purport actually said who is a devotee. Before reading this purport, just by reading the translations, I was even now also I think that a devotee when here in this in Bhagavad Gita and in Srimad Bhagavatam, when somewhere devotee word come and when their qualities are said, it is for sure that Krishna is speaking about pure devotee, not just any devotee, pure purest of the pure devotee. So those devotees only have this kind of qualities. But now this verse used in Dhruv Maharaj story is very important. Why? Because Dhruv Maharaj in the start was not pure devotee like us. Dhruv Maharaj was a sadhaka like us. We are also sadhaka. And Dhruv Maharaj went back to Godhead by performing sadhana under the instruction of his Guru Narad Muni. So this verse here used for Dhruv Maharaj, that means it shows that before I used to think that how is it possible that a impure devotee like me can become, even think of becoming a pure devotee like Prahlad Maharaj and even like Srila Prabhupada. How is it possible? They are Nitya Siddhas. They are here only once they became pure devotee, they came to this material world. then I am not at all a pure devotee. How is it possible for me to become that stage? Then Dhruv Maharaj story is very hope giving. That no, 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 no. There are someone, at least we know that Dhruv Maharaj is there who was not who did not had intention of doing pure devotional service, who had intention to get some material gain from Lord. So he doesn't had any intention of becoming pure devotee, but still coming in contact with Narad Muni, he could achieve pure devotional service in 6 months. And so many sadhakas, by putting this in the mind that I want to become pure devotee and do sadhana, it might take long time. But Dhruv Maharaj, without even the thought of becoming pure devotee, he performed sadhana just following the instruction. He became pure devotee. Similar instance is there in Krishna's pastime. Similar instance that Kalia. Kalia was not at all not what to speak of thinking of getting something from Krishna. He did not even thought of Krishna. He was not at all thinking of Krishna. But association, Prabhupada used here word association. In the association also, Kalia did not become a devotee. Kalia couldn't become devotee even in the association of his Naga Kanya, Nagapatnis, who are pure devotees, whose name come in the Jai Radha, uh, Jai Krishna, Jai Vrindavan, that song, that Bhakti Te Jahara Pailo, Govinda Charan. So these Naga Kanyas are actually pure devotees. How we know that they are pure devotees? By their prayers. When Krishna come and dance on the hood of Kalyana, by their prayers we come to know that they are pure devotees. What is a what is a barometer to check one is pure devotee or not? It's the way they speak and the way. And here in this verse, they are very peaceful, they are equipoised, they are purified, they are cleansed, and the way they speak is also one of the barometer from which we will come to know who is how much in water, how much they are floating in the water. So even in the association of Naga Kanyas, he did not become devotee, did not even thought of Krishna, and also Krishna came to his home. That I mean, Krishna came to his home means he was staying. His residence was that Yamuna water. So Krishna jumped and Krishna himself came to his home. Instead of greeting Krishna, looking at the beauty of Krishna, greeting, oh, some such a beautiful boy came to my home. Instead of greeting, Kalia was so envious that he was like, who came to my home? How can somebody come to my home? Who dare to come to my home? Like that, he was so much arrogant and started hissing in angry, looking at Krishna. How can someone come to my home? So now, same example, when we go to somebody's home, book distribution and all, they say they release the dogs, and like dogs bark and we have to run away. And when we go for some flyer distribution. Hey, go away! Why did you come here? And one day, what happened? Me and Sham Kishore Prabhuji went and put a flyer on a door of one American lady. Immediately, she came and said, "You are sticking bills on my door. I'll call police now. How dare you to come and stick bills on my home? Who gave you permission? How dare you?" So they are all descendants of Kalia. So they are all coming from Kalia descendant only. But still, Krishna went and Kalia was like that. Still, Krishna played with Kalia, and also Krishna danced on the hoods of Kalia. What was the probability in the life of Kalia that he will get mercy of Krishna? There was not at all, even a 0%, not even in obedience of lifetime, according to why there was no probability, because especially first of all he came in Vrindavan, and after coming in Vrindavan, he started disturbing people in Vrindavan. Because of him, so many fishes, so many birds in Vrindavan were killed. And because of him, Krishna's Gopa friends also were killed. But Krishna saw with his merciful eyes, they came to life again. But Kalia dare to even kill with his poison the Brajvasis. Still, still, still he got mercy of Krishna. Wow, Dhruv Maharaj at least had some desire to see how to see Vishnu and get some material benefit from the Lord. But Kalia did not had any desire. But because he was somehow or other in the association of Nagapatnis, he got the mercy of the Lord. And after Lord danced so much on his hoods, after all his poison was gone, after he became so tired, he was about to die. Then he realized that he is none other than Bhagwan. Kalya him realized at that time. And then Nagapatnis, they started glorifying the Lord. First few verses, first 5 to 6 verses, Nagapatnis say that you did very good. This Kalya is good for nothing. He's rascal number one. You did very good by punishing him. Same thing we see in Bali Maharaj past time that Bali Maharaj wife come when Vaman Dev punishes Lord. His wife also say, "You did good thing by punishing my husband Bali Maharaj. He's very like he's very proud of his position. You did very good thing." Then second, after that 6 verses, then for 10 verses, Nagapatni glorified Lord that you are you are unattainable by by even the mystics, yogis, and all. So they glorified in 10 verses. But how could this rascal Kalia could attain you? What is his good fortune that you danced on his hoods? So they started glorifying. Similarly, we see same in Bali Maharaj. First, Bali Maharaj wife say that you did good thing by punishing, and then second, Bali Maharaj wife says glorifies the Lord, and third, Bali Maharaj wife asks for forgiveness for her husband. Similarly, here they also ask forgiveness her for their husbands for their husband. So this is the way they speak very pleasingly. This is the devotee. The point here is the devotee speech is very pleasing to others, and even the Lord will get pleased. And after this, Nagapatni spoke very pleasingly to the Lord. Lord was pleased with them, and then Kalya started speaking. That Kalya became now pure. Now Kalya understood his Bhagwan, and Kalya has become pure now. Now Kalya was showing his anger on the Lord, but that anger was not like the anger when Lord came to his home first. This anger is like affectionate anger. Now Kalya is saying very uh, very like in a way of man that, oh Lord, what is my mistake in this? You gave me the nature of a snake, and nature of snake is to his whoever sees me, whoever sees them. So that is my nature. So and my nature is to have poison. So what is my mistake? So he is in turn. It's like in Hindi there is a saying, "पहले चोरी ऊपर से सीना चोरी." So first he did something wrong, and now he's saying to the Lord, you are the one, because of you only I got this nature. So how can you, why did you like how can you trouble my head by dancing like a mountain weight, you took like a mountain and dancing on my hood. So Kalia is like very pleasing, affectionately he's saying. But then Lord did not speak anything when Kalia said, when Lord did not answer Kalia's question, why did he do like that? Lord directly told, you just go to the Raman Dweep and then reside there. Don't come back here. Nobody can know, even Garuda, whom to whom you fear, he will not able to harm you because you have footprints, my footprints on your head. So how difficult it is to get Lord's lotus feet dust on our head, and how easy it was for Kalia. So these are very hope-giving situations for us, that Lord doesn't doesn't see our qualification. Just by the mercy of the association of the devotees, in the association of the devotees, anybody can become Krishna conscious. That's what Srila Prabhupada is trying to explain in this purport. Srila Prabhupada is saying that even an impure person, just by staying in the association in this process of Krishna consciousness, can get these qualities like of Dhruv Maharaj, and can get these qualities of like a pure devotee. So there is a hope for us to become a pure devotee. Dhruv Maharaj's life is also very interesting actually. First he got a first he got guru, and by after following instructions of guru, he performed devotional service. He could attain the Lord, and he could become a pure devotee. Then after some time, he, because of his duty as a kshatriya, he had to protect his citizen, because his brother was also his citizen and he was killed without any reason. He had to show his anger. That anger was not like anger because of envy, but that anger was because of the concern for for his citizens. And when his brother was killed, he became so angry that even though that anger was for the protection of citizens, but he became so angry that instead of just punishing that one offender, he started punishing entire community. So Dhruv Maharaj little bit was deviated because of his anger. But in the purport, Srila Prabhupada said, whoever died, they went back to Godhead. So that is the power of again pure devotee. Whoever died went back to Godhead. So even even though they are angry, they are doing good for others. But the point there is, when he became angry, his his grandfather Swayambhu Manu came and wanted him to stop whatever he's doing. So Swayambhu Manu is like Shiksha Guru. So in a sadhaka's life, maybe they have Diksha Guru. In the previous verses also we saw how important it is to have Shiksha Guru and Diksha Guru in life of a sadhaka. So similarly, sadhaka might get deviated even after having a Diksha Guru. Just having a Diksha Guru is not enough. So sadhaka should have somebody to guide them in their life, Shiksha Guru. So Swayambhu Manu came as a Shiksha Guru, and and Dhruv Maharaj immediately accepted the instruction of Swayambhu Manu and stopped. And now, then there was another test in the life of Dhruv Maharaj. Kuvera came. Kuvera, who is Kuvera? Kuvera the is the is the treasurer of heavenly planet. So he deals with money. So when Kuvera came and asked, I am very pleased with you. You, just by hearing your grandfather's instruction, you could control your anger. I am very pleased with you. Tell me, what do you want? So here it was a test. So now, who is Kuvera again deals with money. So Dhruv Maharaj could have asked, I want so much money, please give me. Kuvera would gladly given. But then Dhruv Maharaj did not got attracted to this material attraction. He asked for pure devotional service, even to Kuvera. And and by that Kuvera become more pleased. So this test will come in the life of a sadhaka. So how to pass this test? If for sure Kuvera come and ask, especially me, what do you need? I, even though I know so much theory, so much knowledge by theory, I know everything. whatever our seniors spoke, whatever I heard from our senior devotees, I might be knowing that this money and all is not good for us. They are only a burden. But still, I might in the name of preaching, I might ask. I need so much money so that I can build temple here and there, and I can do. Maybe I can ask, but intentionally inside, I might be attracted with the money. So that is the test. But Dhruv Maharaj passed those tests. And then after passing those tests, Dhruv Maharaj did not stop there. Dhruv Maharaj continued his life for and he get rid of all his karma. We have seen that verses that by enjoying his good karma, he got rid of good karma, and by performing severe austerities, he got rid of his bad karma. After doing this for 36,000 years, he did not stop even there. He went to whatever the lingering desires he might be having. He went to Badrikashram, and with in the association, again here association of sages, he was performing devotional service. So I was hearing this that this lingering thought, even the one lingering thought we have, that one lingering thought will be good enough for us to stay back in this material world. And one devotee was saying that Krishna will be very merciful to you by at the time of death, he will show you that lingering thought. By showing that lingering thought, he is very merciful to you, so that you can get rid of that lingering thought also in the next life. And if you have that lingering thought and Krishna calls you back in Golok Vrindavan, then it will not be possible for you to be happy there. So that is why he's very merciful. That devotee was speaking sarcastically, but actually that is very scary. That this even one lingering thought, it's there in our heart, will be the cause for us to come back in this material world. These are There are so many examples like this, which we have seen in Srimad Bhagavatam, like Bharat Maharaj. That one lingering thought of to see the deer, he had to come back as a deer. So these are very in the life of Dhruv Maharaj, we can learn that these are very important things to get rid of from our life, and that too in association only it will happen. It doesn't happen just by staying alone and staying with karmis. Here, Prabhupada, here in this verse, it is said that in this verse it is said that who knows the art of pleasing all other living entities, keeping friendship only with devotees of the Lord, they alone can very easily achieve the perfection of going back home, back to Godhead. So we should have friendship only with the devotees of the Lord. Otherwise, if we have friendship in the outside world, we get attracted to their nature. Nature is also very important. How nature, how so to go to if we want to go to some place, we have to accustom to that place, rules and regulation of that place, the nature of that place. For example, how what is the nature to go in Vaikunt Lok or in Golok Vrindavan. This is one verse where it is saying that we have to be peaceful, we have to be equipoised, we have to be our should be pleasing to everybody, and we should keep friendship only with the devotees. That is one. And Lord Brahma also speak that famous verse in 10th canto 14th chapter that Tattenu Kampam Susamikshmanu Bhunja Bhunjana Evatmakratam Vipakam Ratwak Vipubhir Vidadhan Namaste Jivet Mukti Pade Sadaya Bhag. The translation of this verse is, I'm seeing that verse. The translation of this verse is, my dear Lord, one who earnestly waits for you to bestow your causeless mercy upon him, all the while patiently suffering the reaction of his past misdeed and offering you respectful obeisances with his heart, words, and body, is surely eligible for liberation from for it has become his rightful claim. So the nature, their nature is in that purport, it is written that the nature to enter the sun planet is to have fiery body. If we don't have fiery body, then the nature of that sun planet, that material, that planet is to have a fiery body. If we don't have, we'll burn and we cannot survive there. So similarly, the nature to get the rightful claim to Golok Vrindavan is to have the causeless mercy of the Lord. And how we'll have the causeless mercy of the Lord? When we patiently go through suffering without any complaints, and when we offer our humble full obeisance to the Lord with heart, body, and words. If that becomes our nature, then only we'll able to go back to Godhead. Otherwise, if we don't have that patience, if we don't have that gratitude towards the Lord and towards the devotees of the Lord, then we will not able to go back to Godhead. So that is why this Trinadapi Sunichena verse, being humble, then the blade of grass, being tolerant, then trees is very important. So if we can follow all the instructions of this Shastra, without our knowledge, we'll get all these qualities. Even if we cannot follow all the instruction in the Shastras, which might be very difficult, if we just stay in the association of devotees who are following this instruction, will get their qualities. Again, the nature which we are speaking of, how we'll get this nature? We'll get this nature by learning from somebody or by staying with somebody who have this kind of nature. They can give us this nature. So in the association only it is possible to get this nature. So that is why Srila Prabhupada is stressing on this point, that always be in association of devotees. This Krishna conscious society was formed so that people can come here, take the advantage of this association, and become devotees of the Lord and go back to Godhead without doing much endeavor, without even endeavoring like the yogis, like Gyanis. Just by staying in the association of devotees, we are able to go back to Godhead. So that is the greatest hope in this world, in this age of Kali Yuga, which we have. Like from the past time of Dhruv Maharaj, he was not at all wanting to become a devotee, but he became a devotee by the association of devotees and went back to Godhead. Kalia, who did not even thought of Vishnu, who did not even thought of Krishna, but somehow or other he got the causeless mercy of the Lord. Otherwise, there was no hope for Kalia. And similarly, you take any demon in Krishna's pastime, they all got so much mercy from the Lord, causeless mercy from the Lord. So I was thinking when Rasikabhai Prabhu was speaking about Brahma and all, I was very scared. But then these points when I saw, I got little little hope. So that is the hope. Actually, we I at least I myself can now, because I am not. Where is Lord Brahma? Where I am? Where is Akrura and where I am? I am nowhere. I cannot even. It's if I cannot even think of reaching to that point in my life because of so many impurities and so many conditioning. But because of Prabhupada, at least there is some hope that if not in this lifetime, at least one lifetime I'll go back to God. Prabhupada said that try to go back in this lifetime only. Our business is to not come back here. Our a business of a gentleman or gentlewoman is to stay in Golok Vrindavan. The business of the people in material world is to enjoy their senses and is to stay away from Krishna forever. But we don't have to be like that. We just have to get the mercy of pure devotees of the Lord, and through their mercy will go back to Godhead. Maybe not in maybe because our conditioning is so much, maybe not in this lifetime, but at least that one lifetime that is not very far, that will go back to Godhead in the association of devotees, and will get all these qualities which a devotee needs to go back to Godhead. So that is what I can think of this verse, and please forgive me if I've spoken anything wrong, and please correct me if there are any corrections. Because I know whatever I spoke is just a theory, I am not following it at all, and I am not at all there. I whatever I hear here and there, I am just speaking it. So please help me to get these qualities by all of you giving your association. Thank you so much, everybody. Hare Krishna. If there are any corrections, you can correct me. Hare Krishna. Anything.
Thank you very much, Prabhu, for giving hope. I was about to bring that point from class we had previously to this. Like basically, like I was also a little scared, and yeah, I think as Kisha Prabhu quotes from Vrindan Maharaj, like Kaliuga means mercy case, basically. So the mercy has to come, and then yeah, because I'm talking of myself, no qualifications, but really depending on mercy, yeah, and the association of the bodies. Thank you very much for sharing. And
Thank you. Hare Krishna. If nobody have anything, then we'll end here. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय, शिला प्रभुपाद की जय। Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Samavita